Are you tired of worrying about how your loved ones back home will pay for their healthcare needs? Sending money isn't enough. You need a solution that ensures the funds you send are used specifically for healthcare costs. WellaHealth Diaspora is that solution that helps Nigerians in the diaspora send money specifically for healthcare back home. It's simple. Here's how it works. When you buy a health voucher on WellaHealth, they will contact you on how you'd prefer to spend your voucher on your family. They'll deliver quality healthcare to them and report back to you. With WellaHealth Diaspora, you'll get access to telemedicine services, regular checkups, medicine fulfillment, and health plans. Plus, you can trust that the money you send is utilized for healthcare, and the chance of being defrauded is removed. Don't wait until it's too late to take care of your family's health needs. Your family's health is too important to delay. Act now and start sending love and care to your family back home with WellaHealth Diaspora. Are you still here? Hurry! Visit www.wellahealth.com/234E to start sending health vouchers to your loved ones in Nigeria today.
Hey guys, welcome to your favorite podcast in the entire world. My name is Tayo AOT2. I'm the host of 234 Essential.
And I am Ugochi, the Igbo stallion.
Yes, and it's good to be back in the land of the living, you know. Yes. The devil wanted to take me away. I said no.
Why were you sick like that? Tell me how you feeling now?
I'm feeling way better, much better now. Thank you very much. Did
you feel the life zapping out of you?
So what happened was that when we wanted to record on that ill-fated Monday that we did not record, I was feeling very uneasy. Even when we were doing the test running. So when we said, we're not doing it again, I was like, okay, because I'm feeling uncomfortable. My stomach was uneasy as mad. Like
all sorts of shades and shapes and sounds and smells.
I could not sleep the entire night. I went to the bathroom twice. I thought, okay, a small relief now. My stomach will be able. When your body wants to do something, your body will do it. Like, it doesn't care about your sentiments. Around past 4, I just threw up like 4 times, straight up, consecutively. I said yes. When I landed on my bed again, energy just zaps for me totally. I'm like, okay, thank you very much.
I mean, I feel you when you say that. You know, you had food poisoning and you were feeling like you were sleeping away from reality because like the body is in utter dehydration and loss of electrolytes. You're not even feeling anything and everything really feels like it's about to pass away. So sorry.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I honestly felt like you were tired. I didn't know like it was that bad. Really?
No, for like Tuesday, Wednesday, I was down and out.
Really? Thank God you're better.
Thank you very much. Yes. Anywho, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for. We're sorry that we couldn't give you an episode last week, but we are back now.
I'm so sorry.
We're back and better. Yeah.
And shout out to
if you're a first time listener. Sorry. What?
I'm gonna say shout out to people who reached out to us when they didn't hear when there was no episode last week. I think there's this Inoje. He messaged me. I don't know if you saw it because I mentioned you and 234 on that comment. It was like, hope we're going to have an episode this week. And my baby Amanda, thank you guys for reaching out. And every other person who reached out, thank you for reaching out and being patient with us and listening to our previous episode.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate all of you's love. So yeah, if you're a first-time listener, 234 Essential is that podcast that helps you break down the Nigerian experience and helps you navigate this life of ours in this great country called Nigeria. Yeah.
Amazing.
In case you want to send a fan mail to us, you can send a fan mail to fanmail@234essential.com.
And follow us on all social media platforms at 234 Essential Podcast.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's get the ball rolling. What do we have on the docket?
Somebody told me that we should record this podcast for 3 hours today. So What do you
It's
feel
not
about 3
possible.
hours?
That one is not possible. I'm sorry. No.
I love it. You guys were recording yet again at the dead of the night.
We're not really the dead, Sha. It's not the witching hour, so we can
Well,
say it's
okay,
the
it's not
dead.
yet that, but like it's late in the evening and it's been raining in Lagos. I'm saying all of this so that
Um,
Ayo can catch up and tell me, okay, we're getting in from here.
that yesterday's rain.
Hmm.
Ah, hey,
It could have pushed down a person.
um,
People would have flown
nah,
with it.
nah. This kind of rain that no I saw.
Hmm. And you knew that the end times were near. God, I beg,
It
please,
was,
God.
yeah. I beg. Okay. First fan mail. This is from. I believe you put your name here. You not told us to be not tell you. We didn't say you're not to be anonymous. So
Yeah.
I just say your name. From Femi, Family One. Hey guys, Veda here again. Just a quick one. I think I have a theory that can reduce the number of parents that just disappear from their kids' lives. I honestly think everyone should get dogs before getting a child. Hear me out. A lot of those parents abandon their child at an early age, but when they see what the child has become in future, they want back in their life. They just hit the child phase and they forget that there will be a grown-up phase after.
Yeah.
Dogs grow really fast, and from my experience with dogs, I've always not really liked the puppy phase where they just shit everywhere. But the moment they get like 6 months old, I just love the dog like my own child. I've never seen a dog owner that doesn't love their dog.
Yeah.
Parents need that. Parents need to see that, even though it will take way longer for children. That's way longer with children. That child will move on to the next phase, and every time they look back, they'll just smile. Also, sometimes it's about the journey, not destination. A quote from How I Met Your Mother.
Hmm.
I would die on the hill that How I Met Your Mother is one of the best series of all time, even with the controversial ending.
I agree.
Writing this made my eyes heavy because I lost my dog recently and I miss her. I just want
Mm.
to know what you guys think, Sha, because I've recently been hearing a lot of parents coming back and seriously don't get all the bullshit reasons they give. All right. Personally, for me, I hate dogs. Thank you. Here, end here off.
Is that just it?
Yeah, yes, yes. Yes. I want to move emotion. I want to move emotion in my streets that if we see any dog on the street that is road, we should we should just shoot it or we should just throw it away or something.
I'll
We
be
should set the
serious.
dog.
You will never say
I
that.
I okay, don't worry. I'm going for my first landlord tenant association
No,
meeting
be
this
serious.
Saturday.
But are you serious
I'm not
about
going.
this though?
I don't like seeing dogs on the why is your dog on the street? Why?
Okay, okay, I understand that one.
Yeah, they'll not tell you, oh, the dog doesn't bite. How do you know, mind reader? How do you know your dog did not wake up on a bad day and wants to kill everybody?
Love
How do you
it.
know your dog is not a psychopath waiting for the day you will massacre everybody on the street? That
Wow.
was a dog. A lady tweeted that a dog, her friend's dog killed her newborn baby or something like that.
What?
Yeah, please,
That's so wild.
dogs should be in the wild. If you cannot put your dog in a cage, if you enter the street, it is fair game. Shakabula, headshot,
God, I
gone.
beg.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, your own opinion
what
now.
do I feel about this? I kind of agree with this person. I love dogs. I'm learning to love cats. Still scared of them, but like I'm learning to love them. But I'm a plant mom, and I'm growing my plants. And recently, I know that I took the plants out of my house now.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, because they were suffering, they were lacking something, and I didn't just know what. So I was trying everything. I gave them some potassium from banana peels. I was putting, they said, do this one, go and buy plant food. I bought, and the plants were just still dying. So I took them outside, and with all the rain and sunlight that has been coming, they have sprouted so much. I didn't even know how much it had grown till I saw a picture of when I just got it and how it is right now, right? I think that growth
Okay.
is beautiful, and I actually sort of agree with him or this person, because yeah, sometimes you don't know how much a thing is growing and how much love you can give a thing until you live with the thing. That's just the truth. Yeah, but when it comes to marriage and kids, I feel like it's a completely different ball game in a sense, because kids are expensive. Not to say that dogs aren't expensive as well as plants or anything else. They have their own peculiarities. Dogs need to be vaccinated. You need to go to the vet. You need to check, blah. Yeah. I get that. But with a child, it's it's another responsibility. I imagine, right? I think that people who have maybe taken care of a pet and then have had children should tell us like how it works, because the part of dogs that I see, I just said something about somebody saying that their dog ate her newborn baby. Dogs actually love babies, you
Yeah,
know.
this one is devil. This one is dog that has suffered from fuel subsidy removal. So I guess it's a mental
It's
dog.
not getting any treats, so it's acting out. But like, that's so crazy. But yeah, I feel like people should take care of things anyway and just see how you won't feel something else being in your space that isn't you. How it's growing, how it's surviving with you. Yeah, so cats are clean pets. People who own cats say, but he has lint as well as dogs anyway. They leave their hair all over the place. They shed. Um, so you grow to love them too. You really grow to love them. At first, you might feel eerie, as this person rightly said, with the poo, everything, and them even falling sick, especially female dogs. But like, um, yeah, it's just what it is. Try
Oh.
something, take care of something. Maybe I agree.
All right, farm mail two.
I am going to buy you a dog, Sha, a
That
puppy.
dog will die a sorrowful
That's
death.
what you would think.
Farm mail two, please. From girl up north. Okay.
Love it.
Hello, AOT2 and the Igbo Stallion. Representing for the women because I don't know why these men are triggered. The truth really is a hard pill to swallow. The way it has been generalized in the man's mind that money is the key to all women's hearts is wild. I agree with the truth that materialism is involved first. Thank you for agreeing.
Yeah.
We are attracted to the outside first, and then almost always the inside is always a bonus cookie when it comes to relationships. This is why packaging is and would always be essential.
Hmm.
The conversation was that men need to speak more on their emotions, and the consensus from the men is that they should not bother because nobody's listening. My question is that do you people date your friends? Or are you mentally prepared for failure that you get attached to people that you know deep down will not be suitable long term partners? So when they leave, they prove you right that they never really cared or they're always after what you give them.
These are deep
Are you a good
questions.
friend yourself? Because as a good friend, you listen to and support your friends. Don't you find it annoying that don't you find it annoying when you can see a friend struggling with a lot, looking stressed, and they just refuse to open up? Imagine this is your babe. I know most of you that were triggered are too nonchalant if a babe acts this way. At the end of the day, the rest of you should say the truth. It is an innate need within you to provide for and spoil your woman and not a desire to look for a partner,
Hmm.
an actual partner that makes you believe that all babes are materialistic. For the Gen Z population, life really is in phases, but that does not mean that you have to join the bandwagon. Baddies, you could be self-sufficient and capable baddies, and dogs will fly. Okay,
Wow. I.
strive to be.
Do
What happened? What happened?
you know?
Strive
No,
to be.
finish this thing first. We're going to get on that.
Strive to be one expensive yet comfortable. Try to be one expensive yet comfortable lady, so that they won't use money to control you and see you as a hungry babe. As for the men, disabuse your mind of that stupid logic that all women are after money and seek a partner that will have a genuine friendship with. As long as you change your logic, you will stop seeking money hungry babes and you will find a dependable person that you will build with and spoil without feeling used for your money. Then, when you get home after a long day at work, you will sit and have conversations with your bestie in whom you are well pleased. I know there are men with coconut hair that believe that this does not exist. They play because what God cannot do does not exist.
Love it.
Roll, rolling laughing emoji from Girl Up North. Thank you very much, Girl Up North.
Why did you say and dogs will fly when she mentioned that you can be self-sufficient and capable baddies?
Sorry, it's part of the medicine I'm taking. They said one of the side effects is that I just be dropping some incoherent things there. So it's side effect of the medicine.
Oh
The
my
doctor said
word.
it's side
So
effect.
that was
That's
incoherent
it.
stuff. I probably heard the wrong thing.
Yes, yes. The doctor said it's not a NAFDAC approved medicine
Mm,
yet, so
mm.
there are still some bugs in it. Yes, this is a test run, a trial medicine that I'm taking.
Oh my god. Yo, I'm just going to say this, right? First off, shout out to the girl up north. All the questions in this family were so heavy. God, no, 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 no. Like, if we try to ask this question and get on it seriously, I swear some people will be coming at me saying that I'm putting iron in the corner, because these are honest, sensitive conversations that people need to have. Yesterday, Sunday, I went for I went for like a group therapy stuff. Um, it's called sessions. It's very private. It's a very private gathering. Ayo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. It was a private gathering, and they were asking very difficult questions. Oh my God, it's so amazing to see how honestly people will answer when there's not a gun to their head. Of course, there were people who were more guarded and who tried to um play some gender cards, throw some gender bans. So, I mean, understandably so, but still human. The people who say the things that they say all over social media, they are not just thinking it from nowhere. Their actual thoughts. This is how these people honestly feel. And it was just a space where nobody's feeling was invalidated. If this is how you feel or how you felt about anything, then you say it, right? Nobody has any right to say, oh, this. Just say how you feel. And I find that when sometimes people are asked to be accountable, and I don't mean gender sensitive now, they shy away and they coy away and they use like many layers of things to top it all up, and they ignore the actual thing. And so when we have sensitive conversations, people who do not understand what sensitivity is about, and how to navigate those kind of conversations, just be feeling some level of attacked. Oh my God, it was such a beautiful thing yesterday to watch and see and engage with. And I think that people should talk honestly a little more, Yeah, and we need to honestly learn how to communicate too as human beings. We lack it. It's a skill that we don't want to pick up because I don't think some people feel it's necessary. But it is. Some people are in relationship or spaces where their feelings are not being catered to or paid attention to, and they're there and we sort of settle. We settle with some of these people settle with other things that are working. Of course, nothing is perfect, but just like if you feel a certain way about something and you can't talk about it, are you really okay? Are you really happy? You're a person too. Anyway, this is a sign to anybody who feels a certain type of way. Depression is real. I remember that wedding I went to in April.
Yeah.
The person I was dancing with took his life. I'm sorry.
Yay.
This is a bombshell. I'm so sorry anybody who feels triggered by this. I didn't mean it that way. But he actually he stabbed himself to death. And
Wow.
somebody was saying to me that is it that you people didn't know? And I'm like, when we say, do you understand what I mean? When we have conversations with people and say, oh God, I'm tired, we always feel it's like mental or physical exhaustion. The people were actually tired, And this wasn't, from what I hear, it wasn't a thing about money or anything. It could have been loneliness, it could have been the pressures of everything that is happening. It could have been anything really, And so when I say like we should be kind, after every episode of 234 Essential, I just mean that, sometimes you're not speaking to people just because you want to hear about what, just sometimes feel their heartbeats. How's it going? Have your people like that is important, who can idly just be on the phone with you and ensure that you're okay. It's very important. People who check in on you daily are very essential. If you don't have that, I pray you get it. It's so important. And not because of any malicious reason or they don't want to give you amebo. They just want to really know how you are doing. It is a blessing and you should hold them, Yeah, that's just speaking to all the depressive phases we might all be going through right now. You guys will be okay. I'm sorry, I feel like I dropped a bombshell.
We are back. Fan mail 3. This is from Anonymous. This is Anonymous number 234, and just like the email title, this is about the True Confessions episode. Frankly, it's a great topic and an area where more conversation should be held. But what is the point of asking for an opinion if you won't listen to understand first and then give feedback? I heard off from writing the family after the episode because I anticipated people would tackle Gochi, but I just had to send it because while our questions were innocent, she didn't allow Ayo to explain. Let me put it in plain terms. You asked a man what it's like being a man, and while he was telling you, you cut him off completely and went off on a tangent. He mentioned at least twice that he had some points to make, but he just kept on going. You asked why men don't communicate, and one was actively communicating, and you cut him off. Made the assumptions and ran with a narrative. Now tell me, do you expect that same man to come to you to express any opinions in future? Can't you see the irony here? You lost out on more depth to his explanation and the conversation as a whole because he kept interjecting. And you wonder why he's more expressive on loose talk. I am not more expressive on loose talk. You people should stop this conspiracy theory. You people and Steve, please stop this.
Oh my god, my mouth is open, first of all, gaping. But okay, keep going.
Pause. Anyway, it is simply an observation and something I think you should note going forward. If you ask for an opinion, be ready to hear it completely before responding to your own ideas. In summary, let Ayo breathe, don't suffocate him. And the Tinubu quote is in all caps, or the Tinubu, yeah. Please love and more dollars for your wallet.
Amen.
Peace emoji. Daddy Gio, how far now? Are you sure you want to use part of our tithes and share more palliatives for Tinubu, for boys in this Tinubu era? Question mark. End of email.
I honestly, yeah, I don't feel attacked, first of all, but I hear this person, and I don't think I'll be dishing out advice that I'm not taking myself. That'll be hypocritical of me, and I don't think that I am one. In fact, I'm certain I'm not. But I hear the person anyway, regardless. But I think in this conversation, the most important person will be the person who I'm speaking with, Ayo. And I've asked him over and over again, Ayo, do you feel like I was attacking you on True Confessions?
No, I didn't feel that. I've said that before over like 3 or 4 times already.
Do you get what I mean? So yeah. I don't know, the people that your followers are they're amazing. I love them, Sha. I stand them. I think I should start standing them with you too, because like maybe they might think different of me when I start to do that. But yeah, I hear the person regardless. Yeah, and thank him for his feedback because I'm sure he's the guy that wrote that.
Yeah. Oh, my guy, as per the palliatives that you said, I didn't vote for Tinubu. So give unto Caesar what is Caesar. Give what unto God is God. You give it to God. Go and look for the fellow Agbado boys that voted for Tinubu. I'm going to ask them for,
so much.
For your 8,000 naira.
Thank love you it. Much. Daddy G.O.
Thank you. All right, Farm Mail 4. This is from Ima. I'm guessing that you want us to say your name because you didn't state that you want to be anonymous.
So this is from Akwa Ibom. Her name means beauty.
Okay. Let me go ahead and read your Farm Mail. Hi, 234 Farm, exclamation mark. The Farm Mail from True Confessions was hot, 3 crying emojis in Ugochi's voice. Love it.
Love it.
The summary of this debate/discussion, whatever you want to call it, is what my sweet boy said. It is not black and white. I really appreciate the Farm Mail from the King's College fellow. I don't think the issue in his case is the lack of communication. As much as women, including me, think we want men to be open, to be fully open and fully vulnerable, I think it requires a great commitment to provide the support they need, in brackets, which in reality many of us may not have. In his case, the support he needs is for his wife to understand and adjust her lifestyle. When you enter a marriage, you enter a partnership. If your partner is telling you that there may be a risk of the ship sinking and refuse to adjust for the ship, that you are in, not to sink, something is wrong. You can't say because you met me going out and spending money, we must continue that lifestyle even when our finances are in trouble. It is silly to say that, to be honest. You are now a team, so you need to make things work together. I completely understand if the KC fellow chooses to never discuss his problems with his baby again. Ugochi sister girl. Sorry, I didn't pronounce that well because my feminine side is very, very redundant. Let Ayomide breathe.
God, I beg.
Don't silence my black king and his congregants. And Phil was caught in the line of fire. Limau. You, Igbo Stallion, made a true and important statement, which I think you should apply more often. You said everyone looks at life from a perspective that is colored by their personal experiences. If you keep this in mind, you'll be more open to understanding other people's perspectives because from the pod, it sounds like you're only listening to Fireback and not to understand. Whispers. Wow. And maybe this is why my baby boy feels more to express himself on loose talk. Yet another fake agenda that still stick out. But don't worry. Friendly feedback from your poor sister-in-law. Final note, as the Igbo stallion said, nothing on the pod is the Bible. They're only giving personal opinions. Please let's all relax a bit. Woosa. Thank you very much, Ima.
God, I beg. I don't know what to say again more than like this. I
You already have
have.
your, you already have your blanket statement, so don't bother.
Do you understand what I mean? Like, you guys, I think like, So I think let me tell you something, Ayo, real quick, right? Before, like, just in the atmosphere or in response to the current atmosphere, like everybody's saying the Ayo breathe, right? Let me tell you something. I find that when I talk to, especially when I have conversations, especially with my men, I stand to be corrected. They honestly feel like when I'm giving my opinion back, that I am trying to be argumentative, and I'm honestly this like right now struggling to say. So how do you have a conversation without an opinion? The reason for a conversation is to have an opinion, right? And I think that the essence of having a conversation is not to say right or wrong, but to air your opinions and make sure that it is understood. Like, for every time I find that when I talk to certain people, and let me tell you the truth, right? I will say this first of all. I do not take some certain feedback, especially from certain people. I'll say that for myself. Not because I am above feedback, but I feel that people just like sort of appropriates me because of 2, 3, 4. That's not who I am, right? I'm a full person with a full thinking person with a whole life experience. So if it was something that somebody who has known me for a while says, "Which you're like this," I'll be like, okay, I need to go and sit and think about this, right? But regardless, I don't see how you can have a conversation without giving an opinion, except you don't want to listen to a conversation. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
What do you think?
I get you. I think that you people should allow Ugochi breathe. It's just the way we talk, and you guys just, feel that she was tackling me. But it's just goes at the end of the day. It's just friendly conversations at the end of the day. It's not
Everybody okay?
debate. It's not speak out. For those people who are old enough to know what speak out
Shit.
is, it is not speak out.
Do
Yeah,
you know?
please. It is not. It's not jets. It's not junior engineer, technician, scientist. Please.
I
I'm showing my
promise
age
you.
right now. So yeah. So it's just the normal way we talk. But thanks
I,
for the feedback, guys. Nonetheless.
amazing. I love it. Thank you,
Mm,
Imam, and then the person before, and all the people that
yeah.
have written fan mail. Fan
There's
mail
still one more though.
5. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is from Parvenu student, Dr. D
Mm.
here.
Shout out to
Hey
Dr. D.
Ayo, do you understand? Hey, big shout out to him. Oh. Hey Ayo, quick one. In addition to the suggestions I made about looking out for arts grants last week, I think you should really be strategic about who is writing your forward. It would make or break one's efforts. I hope you won't say I'm doing too much. In brackets, before you talk that you're pregnant, before you talk that you're pregnant, thank you very much. Oh, that you're pregnant, thank you very much, and nothing after. Laugh aloud. Anyways, I'm only just looking out. Plus, I believe that as a community, we should all be invested in you guys' projects. Very true. Anyways, have a great week. Thank you, Dr. D.
Thank you, Dr. D. I actually wanted to reach out to you, but please feel free to enter my DMs now because I actually want to know more about this arts grant. So please,
That would be amazing.
yes, thank you.
That would
Any
really be
grants, any
amazing.
grant I can collect now, safe. If refugee grant, Agbado grant, any grant is real out here, fam.
Immigrants.
Immigrants,
Especially immigrants.
every local grant, everything grant. I
Abuja
beg.
grants.
Yes, so
I
all
don't
right.
notice that
Thank you.
Lagos people are moving to Abuja a lot.
Me, I've not noticed though. Please, they should move. Please, 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 so that our population reduce. Anyway,
I mean,
thank you guys for sending in your fan mails. We hope you send more fan mails. Send to fanmail@234essential.com and we'll definitely
and
read it.
follow us everywhere on social media threads, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, X
Yes,
now.
we'll get to that. Don't worry. We are tired. Thread of the week, X of the week, 18 day again.
Do you know that I opened X on my browser and it was showing me Tweet Deck. And I was like, but is it TweetDeck or X? I'm so confused now.
So now Twitter videos will now be called X videos.
Mado!
Okay.
It's giving.
It's
It's
giving
giving
porn.
porn.
Thank you.
Jinx.
All right. Before we enter
Love
Twitter or X or Threads, how was your week,
of the
Ugochi?
week.
But a lot of people already know how my week went. Some people reached out to me. I gave them my medical woes. But how was your own week?
Sorry. My week was good. Do you know I've honestly forgotten how? Oh, I spent it with family. You know now.
Yeah,
I
true. I remember.
I went. I hadn't seen my family this year, you guys. And for somebody who had at the beginning of the year wanting to spend a lot of time around my friends and family, I hadn't seen my family this year, so I took the time off to go and spend time with family. It was amazing. My mother cooked soup
Okay.
for me, you guys. I can't
What kind
believe
of
it.
soup? Banga soup?
So my
Oha
favorite
soup?
soup is actually okra soup. You
Oh,
know, love okra soup a lot. So my mom made that for me. In these Tinubu times, I was moved to tears. I was actually so happy for that.
yes, because like play, okra was not turn to salad. The way we dey do it.
Listen, a
A la
special
carte. A la carte things.
continental dish,
Yes, so
literally.
5-star things.
So I spent time with family. It was amazing. Had a great time. And I also tried to look for some productivity tools. You know how you use your and I downloaded some books. I thought I was
Oh,
bringing Ayo delights,
shout out
or
to
I
you.
don't know. Somebody had already given him delights of where to download books from. Beat me to
Eh,
the punch.
Obviously, yes, definitely. As it should be. As it
Do
should be.
you? I beg you rest in the name of Jesus. Are you sure it's not even me that shared that thing with you? I'm sure that it was
Me,
me, Ayo.
me
If
will
I
be
look well, it
pirates.
was me.
Me will be pirates.
Oh shit. One eye
Jack,
patch.
Jack Sparrow. Hey.
We couldn't see you
Hey.
coming.
You
No,
know the
this
one.
no modern day Ruga.
Thank you.
2023 Ruga.
Yes.
Then I also found this app. Actually, my friend introduced me to it. It's called Sidekick. It's a productivity app that works similar to what you have with your Google browser. But the only difference is that it helps you focus. So it can help you like shut down everything that that you don't need in the time, and like you can focus on one thing. It also doesn't
Okay.
bag a lot of cash. You know how like some people have to clear cash often. So it doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of it doesn't bag cash, and it's just amazing anyway. I'm still learning how to use it, but it really works. You can have all the apps that you use on your device, on your mobile device on it without having to open multiple tabs to use them. So that's one. That's why I actually love it right now, because I'm trying to move a lot of my operations from my phone. Because the more that I look at my phone, I'm so distracted. I've been talking about creating a portfolio now for how many months? My dear brothers and sisters, ask me if I've gone through past the first line. I haven't.
It
You
happened.
know, so yeah, but it's been really helpful, and just made my life easier anyway. So yeah, I've been searching new things, putting my stuff together. I received some disappointing news, but I'm grateful for it because if it was the time, then it would have happened. But it's all
Yeah.
good. Trying to work on some things with a couple people. I don't know if I invited you for something called the Working Circle.
No, you didn't. Sorry.
Okay, I will definitely invite you for the next one. It's a group of young professionals who just come together and connect. So however,
Cool.
you don't. Yeah, it happens here on the island. I think once every month. So it'd be something for us to even check in and like see how it works. I got an email from them for some partnership of sorts. So let's see how that works. But yeah, my week has been good, up and down. Life is life in. Fuel is 617. I left the island. Fuel was 500 and something. I came by was 617. What
See,
a week.
what can't God do? Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah. Wait,
how was your week?
in your area is 617.
Yeah, 617.
Or is that my area is like around 57 something sharp. But what's the difference?
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it's between 570 something to 615. That's the range. It depends on the area where you're in, also maybe the area of the country you're in also, sha. But
Hmm.
yeah,
I know
well,
that Lagos has the cheapest for sure.
my own week was like you said. Like I said earlier, I was under the weather, so all that whole the increased fuel price. I just opened Twitter one night and I just saw people lamenting fuel price. I went back to sleep. I was like, I beg, you were hallucinating.
Oh
Then
my
I woke
word.
up and I said, "Oh man, they really increased the fuel price of
Reality.
fuel." And I said, "God damn, man, it's crazy." Well,
Shit.
anyway, I recuperated enough to work to be what's the word now, to be productive. Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm fully back right now, and
Love
we're
it.
looking for how to deal with Tinubu's Nigeria. So that's how my own week went. Yeah,
You know that nobody in Nigeria right now can have one source of income right now, one stream of income. It's not possible.
you can have. If you're a
Really.
politician, yes, you can have. That is your job.
I love it.
Okay, let's get into
That's
the nitty
nice.
gritty of the whole reason why we are here. First up is tweet of the week, and this is or X of the week as our overlord, dictator, chairman, the
Hello,
CEO of the Communist Party, Elon
Plutomania
Musk,
boy.
Pluto boy, Pluto way.
Love it.
Yes. So this is from Baba Jide, and he tweeted. He made a very wonderful observation, which is very true if you think about it. There's
Okay.
no government. He said there's no government office that you can use their toilets. A country that people can't manage toilets can't fix anything. Look at God.
See.
Look at God.
I don't know, Sha. You know that our train station we went to, that the toilet was clean, oh.
Oh, you see that train station is not yet fully Nigeria.
That's true.
When it enters Nigeria fully in the next 3 or 4 years, we
It
will know how
distorted.
far. But that train station is actually magnificent. But that's not your average, you know. It's not even.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is run by like government officials. So I don't know. But in terms of like going to a ministry, going to a government
Mm.
parastatal, do not try go to the toilets, please. I
I've
beg
never
you in the name
even
of God.
tried it.
It doesn't occur to me. It doesn't.
Do you understand?
In short, whenever I go to anywhere I see civil servants, I am not pressed to do anything. My number one job, the number
Than
one
to get
priority
out from there.
is to do what I want to do as fast as possible. When I want to collect passport, when I want to collect vaccination,
I love
how
it.
can I live here in 20, 30 minutes?
Quick, quick.
Who do I need to meet?
Chop, chop.
Whose palm do I have to grease with literally HG oil for me to leave this place? Toilet inside government institution. You will catch diseases. Not one
I
disease,
promise. I've
diseases.
never thought about it. I
Yeah.
did. Do you know? Because naturally, I just know that the Mr. Biggs or the eatery anywhere close to anywhere is for me. Like,
Oh
I
yes,
don't know if
yes.
anybody has that sense,
Oh
like
yeah.
feels that way. Do you get what I
Everybody.
mean?
There's a time everybody used to do that. Like you just enter a pharmacy you want to eat. You just enter their
See, but you buy
uh,
one bottle water and just be
uh,
going first.
yes, finish. Oh. Shout out to Mr.
I've never
Biggs.
thought about it.
Yeah. There's a time in Mr. Biggs. There's a time in this country where if you didn't have like Channel O or Channel O basically, sha,
Very
and you
true.
wanted to watch music videos for free, just go to Mr. Biggs
Yes.
and buy one coke. I stayed there for
And
like 2 hours
donuts.
and download all the music videos that you can watch in your mind.
I
Yeah, but
promise.
it's really crazy how a simple thing as toilets. I know that people talk about the Mutala Mohammed Airport a lot,
Mm,
and they said the
that
toilets
one
there
is
are
terrible.
terrible.
Yeah,
They
I've
said
been to
even
that one.
the smell when you even enter the toilet, the airport is bad.
If they all
The
go,
heat, the heat will welcome you. Then
listen,
the beggars who call themselves workers will not be
the
begging you for money.
cleaners
That's uncool
and
for
the
now.
toilet is
Eh,
smelling.
you can't carry this money away with you. You can't carry all this money. You have to give us something. Why must they always beg? Why?
See, let me tell you. I don't. It's not even MM1 that I even went to. Let me be very honest. Sam Bakwe Airport,
Legbe, legbe.
Owerri. My God,
Look at
why
God.
are you smelling
Hmm.
so much like that? And it's hot. Oh my God. When you go to pick up your luggage, you will go through a lot.
Hmm.
See,
I can't
local
remember
flights in this Nigeria are dead. Oh.
I can't remember the airport that somebody showed me. So
Yeah.
where you go and collect your luggage or something, it's like under a canopy. It's under a canopy or
Oh, it
something
was
like
Port
that.
Harcourt. Either Port Harcourt or Benin. And how long ago was that?
That was maybe like 2 or 3 years or 4 years. I can't even remember.
Yes, yes. Either Port Harcourt or Benin.
And I'm like, Mr. Governor, is it by force to do airport? You know how many roads you can do?
Hmm.
Must you do airports?
See, traveling locally, I've not
Besides,
seen. I heard that the Abuja airport is blinging, shao. Is like mad, mad.
it's
It's beautiful.
excuse me. You want make city boy because they smell shit when they
You
enter no come.
understand? Wow, wow,
It's not
wow.
possible now. Shetima cannot be entering airport like this dirty now. Come on.
I'm
Come on.
sure Calabar probably has
Everything
a good
Abuja
airport as
is
well.
when Donald
Let
Duke
me
was
actually
there, I'm
check.
not sure now. Because people are saying
Let me actually use type.
Tinakpa is a ghost. People are saying Tinakpa is a ghost town. So I don't even think the airport will be. But I think the airport should still be decent in Calabasha. It should still be decent, at least.
Let me even
Not
check.
like our
I'm going
own
to
in
actually
Lagos.
check it. I'm actually going to check it. So far, I don't think I have been to any. I've flown locally to any Margaret Ekpo International Airports. They not get local. All of them are in the same place.
I think it has to be
Oh wow, it's
international because
beautiful. Ooh,
it's shout out to Donald Duke. It's Donald Duke
Donald
that did
Duke.
that whole thing. He's the one.
Ah, it's gorgeous. That's if it's
And
maintaining this beauty. Oh.
don't I doubt because even Tinakpa itself, they say it's a ghost town. And Obudu Ranch again is like a ghost town too. So
Mm.
subsequent governors
No,
didn't give a fuck about tourism. They're like, oh more, this is what it
but
is
Nigeria
now.
is so beautiful. Why are we not touring Nigeria though?
Because armed robbers are on the road.
Shout out to Chidera. When I was one video I posted, and Chidera was like, and I asked this question, like, when are we actually going to invest in tourism in Nigeria? And she was like, when the old people pass away and their
That's
supporters. And I'm like, fair
yeah.
point.
Well, yeah, that's what everybody says. That you remember that even the young people don't have sense too. So there's
Listen,
no yeah.
did I tell you about the young guy that was saying that he doesn't think his wife should go to work, and he doesn't
Yeah,
think
you
that
said it.
female children should go to school?
Yeah, you said it before. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, this is a 20-something-year-old person
So imagine that guy
in
in
2023.
imagine that guy in the corridors of power, the kind of laws we enact.
Listen, hmm.
It's not
and
actually
and
about young
it's,
or old, it's just mentality.
do you get what I mean? Okay, so I think maybe let's brush over this thing real quick before we probably enter the conversations for the week. But so I feel that there's something happening in the world today, and parents are trying as hard as they can to limit all of a sudden what have become our parents, whether we like it or not. There's certain information that parents don't want their kids to be exposed to. Shout out to all the
But
parents right now. Children are on holiday, and I'm sure you're probably going through it. Please look for a recreational class or something if you can afford it to send your children to swimming, playing the piano, violin, whatever. Just look for something. I'm sure they're driving you guys nuts. But
oh yeah, I'm
like,
sure. Yeah.
listen, this is the worst holiday for parents because it's long AF.
There's no money.
Do you get? There is no money, there's nothing. And if they're working from home, it's about to be a madness. Everybody in your office will know your
Yeah.
children by force. I feel like there's something currently going on. Their parents trying to, and I say this speaking from through the perspective of like friends I have around me who have kids. They're having some of them are reconsidering sending their children to school and considering homeschooling their kids, so they're able
I don't
to.
blame them.
Do you get what I mean? I really don't, right? I think that it is a brilliant idea. I think that for whatever reason and however you choose that your child should gain foundational knowledge, that is great and up to you, right? Of course, every decision or action we make in life has action. They're all actions and consequences, right? And I've been thinking about it, and to be honest, maybe teachers should also start trying to look into virtual teaching, like proper,
Sorry,
proper. Because
which teachers are you talking about? Is it international teachers or teachers
no,
in
now we have young
knowledge is our,
teachers in Nigeria now.
or is it knowledge is our base primary and secondary school?
Oh my God. Pronounce that word for me. Orelope. Orelope Nursery and Primary School. What does
I
that mean?
did. I don't know what you're saying actually.
I've never seen that school before. Orelope or Crorelope, Orelope Nursery and Primary School.
I'm sure the day won't get to. I'm sure.
Schools really dey.
Or Ewinla Nursery and Primary School.
What's that?
Ewinla that's it's called Big Leaf. Ewinla Nursery and Primary School. Is it
Love
that kind of
it.
school? Oreofe. Is that what you're saying?
No, Orelope. Orelope. I don't know, man.
I'm
Anybody that can pronounce it should help me out because I'm
Well,
struggling to.
you see, this could not do Google, so you know there's a problem there. This one's
No, I think
abacus.
it's a public school, shall.
Abacus, they go use to teach your child. Abacus.
But do you know, like, I'm not even mad at that.
Oh, okay.
I
When
promise you.
people are learning with YouTube, yeah, learning with abacus.
It's
God damn.
basic foundation now. It's basic
Okay.
knowledge.
And for the
Pay first of all.
foundation, everything they have for. Okay.
I feel like it's
Okay,
not bad. It's not bad at all.
speaking of schools, let's just do a quick segue. The federal government or increase the school fees of Unity schools, and Unilag, School of First Choice, also decided to
God, I beg.
increase down from 20 to 100K. So if you're lying to your parents before that your tuition was 100K, and your father
There
now
was a
looks at
cut.
Instagram and now sees 100K, my guy, or my babe, you have some explaining to
Oh
do
my God.
because it's serious
There was
right
a
now.
cut.
Yeah, and I guess that the private institutions will also start to increase their own school fees because teachers need to get paid, and there's going to be an increment.
I saw.
The only fear I have, or the only sad thing is that families that were or students that were struggling to pay 20K in Unilag,
Listen.
like hustling, because if you really go to private public universities, bro, you know the level of poverty in this country.
Exactly.
You will know the level of poverty. Then all of a sudden, they all stay at new session, 100K. Where do you want somebody who was basically hustling for himself, but not asking his parents for money to not get 100K for? But here we are.
Literally here we are because how do you know when like there was a time your last school fees was like 4,000.
I was like 10,000 on that again now.
There was
10.
nothing.
I was like, what? I was like, so this is real school fees. I said this is real benefits now. I'm benefiting as a Nigerian.
But see, but like, what are they changing? Nothing is changing. You're not paying your lecturers, so
not paying your lecturers. If you are even charging 100K, does that mean that the quality of education will increase?
do you get what I mean?
It's the poor are really suffering. Sure, everybody is suffering. If it
We
didn't
can't
they
breathe
didn't
though.
they. I don't know what are suffering. Unless
Honestly.
you are 1%. Every other 99%, hunger they catch all of us.
I hear say ASU say they want to call Kini to review. They want to hold a meeting to review the school fees increase.
That is it's ASU's business. That's their own. I know that Unilag. I don't know if other schools follow suit, but Unilag will be like, at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck. If ASU makes too much noise, they'll be like, maybe we'll not go your own house. Now here we do. Thank you.
I don't even know if this is. I can't remember where I saw it, but I heard that Tinubu was. Tinubu said, "Well, Emperor Tinubu, in your words, in your parlance, said that the government no longer has any money
yes,
to fund."
That's the problem that we are actually in this country. There is no money to fund anything. So the days of where federal government is for Christmas has gone. So it's not as if they're like, oh, there's money somewhere, they don't want to use it. Nigeria is broke. Unless you're Nigerian senators and they now find money for you people to buy new cars. There's always money for that one. But money for you and I, there's no money at all. There's no money on ground. Everywhere is dry.
See, everywhere is actually dry. There's nothing.
Yes,
but
our
guess what?
senators can still go and buy new cars because that is that's what really matters right now. Buy new cars.
So now they be benefit boys now they shine for their side now.
Boys now. Yeah.
See, 170M they are giving them. I say the one thing that Lagos is known for is no longer present. What Tinubu cannot do does not exist. There's no traffic anywhere in
Um,
Lagos.
everywhere soft now. Before you go out, you like, is it worth it? Just call the
Is it
person.
important?
Around.
Hmm.
Bro, it's and from what I read, the oil marketers or oil experts are still saying that this is not still the suitable price. It has to be like 80
Exactly.
to 1,000. I said, don't worry.
You know
Let me
that
just go and
there's a
buy a
low key
bicycle.
scarcity. Actually, I want to buy.
There's somebody that is selling electric bikes, 1.5.
I know fit
Yes.
buy.
I know.
I don't want that
So
one. I'm
it's
trying
boy
to build my thighs, darling.
it's boy Alinko bike will now go and buy.
That type, the one that has the basket in front. That's what I want to
Yes.
buy.
All those ones they use in village, where palm white tapa they use. Where they use for village. That one
The
uses
only problem,
blood as well. It will suck your blood. Yeah. There's no how you not be lean in 6 months.
I promise you, I'm not trying to lose weight, Sha. For everybody who's always asking me my fitness journey, I'm not trying to lose weight, honestly. I'm fine like this, right? But I was thinking about getting a bicycle since Uber's base fare has increased right now. And
I don't look at Uber anymore. I don't even try that. I just I'm looking at the apps. I'm like, no, it's not me. You people out of Lagos. I cannot do.
I
I
was to
cannot
come
do.
from Egbeda to the island some over the weekend was 12K. I promise you. And I'm just like, what? 12,000? And the guy was saying, auntie, go see post Martin. I finally used all of the people's dangerous apps, rider and InDriver.
Don't
I
use
had
them.
to use it.
Don't use them.
I had to use it. Uber was cheaper, but like I just used it because I thought like I could bargain. But like it didn't work and I needed to leave
I don't think I've been.
ASAP.
I don't think I've been to the island in like 4 weeks, so there's no point.
Kid
Because
me.
I'm like, what is there?
That's
Unfortunately,
true.
I have to go this week. So
Yeah.
that's going to be it's going to be a
Now you they
problem.
enjoy this Lagos, I swear.
Please, they should not come and disturb me, I beg.
See, but like I don't see a lot of advertisement, right? Well, it's still early. Oh my god, I need to tell you. So a friend of the house, Ejiro, he's been on 234 before,
Yeah,
posted
yeah,
something. Everybody who knows Ejiro or who has listened to 234 long enough knows that Ejiro is a humanitarian, he's a lawyer, he's a legal advisor, and he's a human rights advocate, he's everything like that. And he's very about Nigeria, which is really crazy because Ejiro can he can decide to, just like all of us can decide to up and go out of Nigeria, but he's always very vocal about what he feels, right? And so he was talking about something, was talking about the Tinubu government and everything, and expressing the necessity of what he's doing, some of what he's doing, but also seeing that innocent people, the so-called middle class, can hardly afford the cost of living right now here in
oh yeah.
Nigeria, right? And I posted it, just because I saw it and I was like, yeah, this is actually the truth. We're not having the best time, and it's all happening in other less than 60 days of the new administration being in office.
Yeah.
We're suffering different blows at the same time, all hikes, whether you're a business owner, whether you're working for whatever it is, it's affecting everybody, right? My dear, as I put it like this, that's how somebody on my WhatsApp just entered my DM and started calling me names, spit out a bit
Why?
detail. She actually even like she spells the name a funny way and just like went all out,
That'll be supporter
finishing
what?
me. Yes, no, she's not a Peter Obi supporter. She's a
Oh,
Tinubu supporter.
okay, come people. The Agbado
That
people.
do you understand that we are jokers? That instead of us to even be talking about Atiku getting into office. By the way, there was an assassination attempt on Atiku.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Yes. Somebody tried to blow up his residence. So 4 people
God, I
arrested.
beg.
There's a Boko Haram member arrested, and I think four other people arrested, or maybe he was part of the four that was arrested. Yeah.
Me, I have one. I feel like maybe my brows are raised. I beg.
Anybody
Peter will
want
be
that?
with the waka everywhere. Make it sit
Beg,
down one place
beg,
first.
everybody want that made there. Beg.
Yeah.
So the truth about this whole thing, right, is that a lot of Nigerians we are not very politically intellectual. That's the problem.
Sound. Yeah.
3 contestants that came out for the presidency said they will remove subsidy. As a matter of fact, Peter Obi said he will remove subsidy on day one. So when
Mm-hmm.
I was or Peter Obi or Atiku, the issue of subsidy was there was no more. Nigeria could no longer accommodate subsidy, right?
Exactly.
Now you
Mm-hmm.
cannot argue of how it would have been done, whether there would have been a softer landing for people who are struggling financially or economically down the,
Mm-hmm.
But I see a lot of Nigerians coming out to say, this is this, Tinubu did it, bro. And there's a big misconception. Tinubu did not remove subsidy. Buhari removed subsidy. Tinubu
Very
just
true.
announced that we will no longer pay for subsidy. As
Mm-hmm.
at of June, in the budget, I think Fashola said it. I'll look for that video.
Yeah.
Fashola was interviewed around March or April, and he said, look, this issue of subsidy has gone. That in the budget,
Mm-hmm.
after June, there is no payments for subsidy. And at the time he
Exactly.
said it, Tinubu was not even president.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to be, I know a lot of us are emotional right now, but we need to be
Mm.
intellectual when we're doing this thing. Subsidy was removed in the Buhari government. Buhari just did it because he's a coward. He just waited. He knew what
Yeah.
he was doing. Then Tinubu now came out to announce in his speech that, oh, subsidy has been removed. Tinubu was not the one that removed subsidy. Now, his government hasn't created a cushion for people who are below the poverty line or people who are still struggling for
Mm-hmm.
them to at least so that it won't hit them hard. I know they're talking about 8,000 naira. I don't know what 8,000 naira would do for
In this
anybody.
economy.
Even the people in real poverty, 8,000 naira is more of an insult at the end of the day, really.
Mm-hmm.
And how are they going to share this 8,000? They said they're not going to use Buhari's register because during Buhari's time, poor homes were giving 5,000 naira. We don't know how far that is true because in Nigeria, we know that things
A
like this
lot of
get
people are unbanked.
and a lot of people, the system will embezzle the money and they will say, oh, these people were paid. And Buhari cannot go and start looking for every person to verify.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how Tinubu is going to do this also. Like, okay, how are you going to do this so-called palliatives? Now,
Well,
this is where the governors come into play. I saw the governors, I think it was last week, they all
mm-hmm.
entered their private jets, right? And flew to Abuja, wasting precious fuel, destroying
Mm.
our atmosphere. When in this generation there is Zoom, why is it that they cannot use Zoom to do meeting with the president? Why did they
The
have to go and
network is
fly?
not good. Network is
Yeah,
not good.
network cannot be
There's no
good in Jesus.
network.
So governors, they also need to find economic measures to help the people in their states. There are some states that they've already added palliatives. I saw one place 10K, they added 10K palliative
Mm.
for civil servants. I think there's a state that's increased to 40K. In Lagos now, they say civil servants are working in shifts. So you're not going to come
Mm.
like to work every day. So, but those are still civil servants. A place like Lagos now, how many civil servants? Look at there are almost 20 million people. How many of those people are civil servants? Even if there's 1 million civil
Exactly.
servants, there's still a lot that can still be done. So this is
Mm-hmm.
now time for the governors to put their thinking cap on. It's not just to be going to Abuja to be taking picture with Tinubu every time.
Love
What
it.
are you doing for your state? Because you are the chief financial officer of your state. The era of just collecting money from Abuja to pay salary has gone.
As a sugar
Really,
baby.
yes. Now you have to help the real poverty alleviation starts now. And that also includes local government chairman. So this is not a test for Nigeria. The thing is that whoever was president would have faced this problem because
Yeah.
Sanusi said this as far back as 2013 or 14. He said it that there's danger coming, that there
Mm-hmm.
is there'll be no money on ground and Nigeria will be in serious pains. He was already crying back then to remove subsidy. But everybody was just doing jamboree, jamboree, jamboree. Buhari wasted 8 years. It was at the eve when he wanted to leave, he now said, okay, you know what? No more subsidy. That's stupid at the end. So the crux or the burden on Tinubu now is how will he do this? You can't just keep lashing people, increasing this, increasing that, increasing this, increasing that. There needs to be soft landing for people here and there. They are these financial blows are just too much
On
for
a
the
sofa
populace.
floor.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Like we said, fuel price has increased, and when fuel price has increased, everything increases in Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where we are right now. So this is where we are in Nigeria. There's serious poverty in the land.
See, first of all, I mean, I hate to, I feel like every week for the past how many weeks now, we've been coming and saying about the same thing. Talking about fuel increase, everywhere being hard. Listen, and I think we're not overflogging it, you guys. I promise
No,
you. I
no,
feel
no.
I'm not even overflogging because I'm certain that a person who is listening to this who is not Nigerian is probably also thinking, "Oh, more now na suffer pass." Oh, more my dear, no be say we suffer pass. Just that it is new every morning. The suffer wakes up with
We
when you
don't
wake up
know.
to the suffer.
We don't know what we're going to face next week. But
Do you get
before
what I
this,
mean?
yeah,
You know, sometimes when people are praying, they say we pray for familiar and unfamiliar spirits. That's what we are praying for now in Nigeria.
you
Because
know the one that annoys me the most, and
tell
I'm very
me,
sorry. If this hits you, please, if it hits anybody, we are looking
Dodge
for
'em.
we are looking for how to improve the country as a whole, so that everybody, chopper, man, woman, tall. Some people now come and say this administration will favor me and my family in Jesus' name. Let's say, man, I carry one of those stones where they want stone Stephen in the Bible, where they stone Stephen in the
I
Bible.
love it.
On my head,
Make the
bloody
thing for
rubbish.
boss.
What is that? What kind of cowardice kind of prayer point is that? What's that?
Listen, do you know, I was having a conversation with a friend of ours, Ayo,
Yeah,
and the person was saying that earning 3 million naira in Nigeria as a family person,
yeah,
as a family man, or well, especially as a family man, is not even money anymore
not.
because you've not talked about rent, you've not talked
Yeah,
about transportation, you've not talked about feeding, you've not
yeah.
talked about your electricity
Your
and
children's school fees.
electricity. Do you understand? You've not spoken about all of that. 3 million naira a month can't suffice. And I was like, very, very true.
So the problem is people say, oh, these things have to increase, and rightly so, because Nigerians have been running a very stupid system of government, whether it's socialism, where the government thinks that everything has to be cheap, but they're not even providing for people. Now they can't pay for these things. We now have to face modern economics. The price of oil has to go up. There's no way about it. Our
Cost of
electricity,
living.
is the cheapest in the world. Even our education, if you compare it to the education and the school fees of other countries, is way. The issue is how are Nigerians faring economically? Is the economy benefiting them? Salaries are not increasing. That is the issue. Nigerians are not anymore. Even Nigerians were anymore and these things were increasing. There's no problem.
Exactly.
If you increase the price of fuel, fine. Increase the minimum wage for it to be like international standard. If you want price to be international standard, then increase minimum wage to international standard too. That's the least that we're asking for.
Exactly.
But shout out to
You
banks.
know,
I heard banks, some banks, I don't want to mention that name. Some banks have increased the salary of their staff to 70, 80%.
junior staff.
Staff. So thank God. Because
Junior staff.
no matter what, I think banks have always been declaring profit in Nigeria. No matter the season we are in, they will always declare profit.
I'm
So that's
telling
what
you.
part of that profit now they can use it to increase the salary of bankers alone. Thank you very much for cushioning the effect. And for other parts of the economy, please also try to increase salaries too. We are begging.
Or if you don't want, if you don't have the financial capacity to increase salary, something has to give. Is either your staff have to work hybrid, something must work, Sha.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have, a friend of mine says that Nigeria is one place that you have like 10 people doing one thing. So if you have 10 people doing one thing, you can rotate them through the days, right? So
That's
this
civil
person,
service. That's civil service. They sabi do that kind of
Nigeria
thing.
is every part of this country even. Have you not gone to eateries and you see some people just standing?
Oh
They are
God.
supposed to be at the counter. Just they
See,
stand.
Ugochi, you triggered me now.
What
See,
happened?
I don't want
Tell
to
me.
know the place I am very guilty of that thing.
I
You can wait on
swear.
the line. You will not see people passing. Excuse me, are you going to take my? He said, no, I'm not the one
No,
doing. I'm not the one doing all that. So what are you doing? You that are walking up
but,
and down.
but you
What
wear
are you
uniform.
doing?
Do you
And
understand?
you'll not be gisting. Will not be gisting one stupid gist. Why? Why?
Listen,
See, the
it's
season
so
we're
annoying.
in Nigeria, people they vex. People will chop slap from counter. People
On
chop
God,
slap. People chop slap from counter.
they
And
go
it will be
throw away
there.
chair for person body.
I read a report that they said people who say generators say that they're not seeing customers anymore. That Nigerians are beginning
What
to
they
turn
want
to
to do?
solar. Nigerians are beginning to turn into solar and other alternative forms of power. If you go on TikTok,
That's
in my
what's up.
TikTok right now, there are people who can engineer your generator to be powered by gas.
Mad.
Yes, and there's even a car. I don't know how volatile that system is, but They can
Yeah.
engineer your car too so that it can be going with gas. You put the gas in your boot and fire. You don't need fuel anymore. I'm like, okay, maybe this is the season we're in now. If we
It
can't pay for
says so.
electricity and we can't pay for fuel, let's look for other means.
See, because everything is really upside down right now, and gas price is the only thing that hasn't changed yet.
Don't
I
remind,
say
don't,
yet.
don't remind them. As you talk now, we go to the fair because they feel just listen to this podcast. They feel just say,
Do
"Oh
you
boy,
understand?
gas never increase. Oh, gas never increase." Charlie, how we
But
go do our own?
see, we dey talk say this our era. We dey talk say the everywhere is hard. The other that there's a monarch that lives close to me. If they set festival, he don't even do flyer everywhere. There are banners and flyers everywhere. See, it's just like how much tone deaf can you be?
Okay, now
Your community
there's
is
a
suffering.
there's a video of our Senate president in this time, this new Senate president that we have for Fabio or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
If you see the motorcade in that video, if you see his motorcade, he came down from a brand new Benz, was looking very regal. I'm like, this is the time for you to show people that you will enter bus. That our Senate president will enter bus to work. But
Yeah.
no, they and
You don't
cars,
care.
they don't care now. They don't care about you people.
You fucking care about anybody. What's
The
your
money that Buhari didn't approve for them is the money they want to eat. They're all the money they want now. Also,
Do you
they'll start
understand?
giving themselves useless allowances, yeah, all these rubbish funds, everything. That's what they're going to be
So
doing.
there's this tweet from this verified handle on Twitter or X or TweetDeck. I'm not sure which one it is.
So that's where
It's
they go.
the handle is Miss Ngawa, MS Ngawa. Anyway, says PMS price may rise to 800 naira per liter.
Yeah.
My source from port terminals just informed me that loaded tankers are blocked from going out of ports in anticipation of price hike.
I saw that tweet. It's unverified, but please God, I beg in the name of God. I beg. It cannot be 800. 800 naira. Bro,
See.
Tinubu, we'll have to have a tete-a-tete. We have to look you in the eyeballs. Like, what's happening, really?
Let me tell you the truth though. Currently, right now, for me, I'm not even as mad at Tinubu as I probably. I'm not mad at him, to be honest. Not because of anything, no. But Buhari really puts us in a very precarious position.
People said that Buhari should have done this in his first year of his first term. We won't
Do you
be in this
understand?
situation, right? Because he's a fuckboy.
Do you get what I mean? You put us in this dirty position. First of all, we're just even coming out of a lack of money before elections. We don't get money.
From the CBN governor that you hired and encouraged
Do you
to put out
understand?
that big policy. No, come on.
And she just slid through and they're showing us stupid videos of him taking walks in Castina. She did a mad me. Who cares about that? If he fall down for a road, waiting won't concern us then. Do you understand what I mean?
Buhari was a cause in this nation.
Honestly. And what is that stupid display? Do you understand? That stupid display he did of coming to Lagos to come and commission one refinery that is now said to not be open till 2025.
2024. That article is very, very old. It was like it's 3 or 4 years old. People just brought it back, but it's next said the refinery will come. But still,
so they suffer.
Everything that Buhari does always has comma. That is the issue. That is the issue. Now we are here. I will now have to suffer this.
We're honestly going through it. But let me not lie, Sha. Make I know the form like say I don't buy fuel. Make I know like since this fuel changed to 600 and something. In fact, I've not bought fuel.
No,
I have not. I don't buy. I beg.
But now you not be looking at the fuel attendant or more Oga. Fuel still did that nozzle. Shake and well that.
Press farm.
Press farm. So now I lick the remaining one. Now I lick the remaining one. Because it's not volatile now. Somebody said you bought 3,000 naira fuel. He was now say the way he was swinging the jerry can, like there's nothing there. Before when you go do 3,000, where you go this thing, but now you go to swing down.
Do you know that as at early this year, my budget for fuel for a month used to be from 4 to 6K.
Oh, you have budget for fuel. You still have budgets. Now what has happened to that
budget for everything.
What has happened to the budget?
There's been a drastic change. Right now.
It's in a coma. It's in a coma.
I don't even know how to create a budget anymore because I just go to the market. Anything with money fee buy and they come back. Make me no shout. I beg. Because what's really going on? right? I think for me, what is really depressing in this time is just this the rate at which everything is coming at once. We're going through all the emotions at the same time. Just a couple months ago, as I said before, we're just coming out of a cashless Nigeria that sunk a lot of businesses and their operations and people even in the wake of it. And now we're here at this point now where there's the urgent need for cash, an urgent need for money. There's pressing need for money. And this person who jumps into my DM to call me a B2B detailer and, make jokes is telling me, oh, we should give it 6 months to 1 year. But we don't know what the plan is.
That 6 months far now. Christmas is
Do you
looking
understand
very
what I mean?
Christmas is so bad that we don't have money to invite Jesus to come and do party this year.
Oh
Christmas
God, we can't celebrate Daddy's birthday.
Jesus has stay for heaven. There's no money for to and fro. The price has go up, sir. Please, young shall grow. The price is too much.
GIG is now an airport.
Nobody is going to village. Village, you come to Lagos this time around. Everybody wants to come around. Now everybody go do Christmas. Nobody's going to any village.
No, it's difficult. It's a difficult time. First of all, like in the spirit of going to the village, shout out to the people of Enugu State that staged the protest for the sit at home, the imposed sit at home by the IPOB.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, like see, like a friend of mine is in Lagos from Owerri. And I would not, first of all, let's get out of the way. Her father had been kidnapped twice in the East. I promise you. And away from that, there's no electricity. She says there's no power. They're running consistently on fuel day in, day out. And you are telling the people to sit at home on a Monday, on a vital day, where you know that everybody in your economy, in your area, in your geopolitical zone are all traders. You tell them to sit at home on Monday, and then there's a weekend for Saturday and Sunday. So their real active days are just 4 days in a week. And you tell them to sit at home.
They want to do 30 days now. 30 days is what they're going for next.
That's so deaf. And it's so crazy. Do you understand what I mean? I understand the fight too, and everybody, for the people who believe.
The funny thing is that, let me, before you continue.
Yeah, yes.
The main IPOB says they don't know this Samuel Ekpa guy, and they are not in support of the sit-at-home. So it is Samuel Ekpa and his own faction. You know, Nigeria, we have faction for everything.
Yeah.
That is causing this mayhem. And the man that is causing this mayhem is in Norway. That's the thing that is paining me.
He's not even here.
Let's say he was even in Nigeria, we understand. He's in Norway.
Do you understand?
Will not open his mouth. Will not go on Twitter or Instagram and not be talking one long thing. It's crazy, actually.
No. It's so upsetting for me. I'm like, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, how? Somebody wrote something on Twitter, well, on X or TweetDeck. I'm always saying this because it's actually funny to me. Somebody wrote on Twitter. His handle is Azaya69. He said, the Nigerian government can pass a law requiring half the citizens to be killed, and there will be other citizens defending it as a good policy.
There's an actress that came out to defend Tinubu now. I don't want to mention that. There's always people that always defend because they want their own share of the whole, they want their own largesse, part of the pie of the largesse. So I'm not surprised. Those kind of people, I block them immediately because me and you are not living the same reality. So it is what it is.
Unfortunately, to be honest, we can block them, but this is the mentality of the average person on the streets. At the end of the day, everything is physical. We go still jam each other for outside. Do you get what I mean? But like, how can you be thinking? And see, when I read this thing, my heart sunk because even from the elections that we just had here, we already saw people pointing out to whoever to say, oh, this person is from this tribe, attack this person. Why? What did they do to you? If we continue in that manner, God forbid, we're calling on things that we don't even want as people. Nigeria is not even ready for that right now. Honestly, it's not even ready for that level of segregation. Because why?
I don't know too far. I just brush my French. Anyway,
Say,
moving
do you
away
speak
from
French?
Semefle. Hey, c'est le moment. Le moment la fête. Hey, tell your
I'm
neighbor. Hey,
dying.
hey,
Oh
please.
my God.
All right. In the spirit of escapism and entertainment, while this whole wala is going on, Big Brother came
Please
into
tell me you're
town.
talking about Barbie. Oh, okay.
There's no God forbid, but what's that? Big Brother
What do you
Niger
mean?
All Stars is back in town. Yes, and
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Ebuka was on our TV screens. Is back on our TV screens. Before I mentioned the housemates that the 120 million is up for grabs.
Oh, I thought it was
120
160.
million. 120 million. If you do
Mad.
tax, there's tax, highest tax, 40 million on go. That's 80 million. Oh God.
You're still good.
Hey, let's say this Big Brother, where they look at, let's go next year because I don't
But
understand.
you know that we've been saying this in Ayo. We're not taking it seriously.
At least 72 days of you not spending money. You know how much you save? Oh.
I swear to God, this thing just said was what I said this evening. It'd be like say you did it.
You see.
See, anything that will make me not to pay NEPA bill, not to think about fuel. Say, ordinary phone, I no go for your farm. I go off farm.
I say if I enter the house, first thing I'll do is, oh Lord, my God, how excellent. Hey. Say,
praise and worship.
Hey, they think say, what's when you bad? Okay. Anyway, in order of how the housemates were introduced, I believe. Okay, no.
First of all, before you start listing their names, were you excited when it started? Did you watch the opening night?
I didn't watch it, but I was looking at. First of all, I put out an article on my newsletter saying that Big Brother Nigeria has tanked. There's no level of excitement anymore. The last 2 seasons were dead. The Nigeria South Africa crossover they did was nobody even knew those.
Terrible.
So I believe that Big Brother Nigeria had to tweak their format a little bit for them to bring back excitement. I went ahead of All Stars. I was like, okay, this will work as a short-term solution before they now finally revamp the whole thing. I believe they still want to revamp it.
Very true.
They revamp it. So this one is riding on nostalgia and unfinished business. So that's what they should call it, Big Brother. Big Brother unfinished business. But there's some people in this house, when I saw them, I'm like, yes, drama time. All right.
I was happy.
Housemate number 1, the bitter Nigerian woman herself. The woman who decimated Toby Bakri in that very, very crazy viral moment. Sissy,
you guys,
is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Love it. But Sissy's skin is glowing, no?
I know go glow.
Don't worry, I go they give you commentary. That's the reason I go they give you commentary because I don't they watch them.
Secondly, surprise to everybody, the first female winner of Big Brother Nigeria, Messi Lambo. When I saw Messi, I said, Messi, you want to do 2 out of 4.
Again. You understand?
Number 3 is the most surprising one because this guy will not let us hear word. He will tell you that his father is a billionaire. He hung out with the Prince of Dubai. The Prince of Dubai knows his name.
But you know he's not happy now.
See, I don't like his guts. I don't like him for anything.
Why?
He's
such a sweet boy. I don't feel that way.
If I'm in that Big Brother house, I will put laxative inside his Gary. So you don't be sitting anywhere. You will miss all his Big Brother Nigeria diary, everything diary.
You're mean.
Number 3 is Kidwaya, the guy who cannot dance. Number 4 is a married man whose wife is pregnant. But he be like,
I'm so confused.
Papas don't cause. So the wife just say, honey, let's try. One last dash.
Do it again. One last time.
Second time lucky. Fraud.
You understand?
Fraud is back.
Remember in his own time, he was watching One Babes on Their Way one time. Do you remember that?
I remember Esther. I remember her very clearly.
Oh my God. Now he's back and married.
Number 5 is a guy who feels like a bad guy, and I think he will clash with Kidwaya a lot. His name is Pere. Pere wants to come back and do general. Okay, we'll see.
Oh my God. He's giving me Uti vibes with the way with his new looks, by the way.
Yeah. No,
I was a little confused by that, but it's okay.
Number 6 is the Gen Z baddie herself. Angel. Angel is back. Number 7 is V's favorite housemate, the love of his life that year, Neo.
I'm sorry. Today's episode so I was watching Big Brother, I think yesterday night or so, or today, and he was talking. During his own time, he was talking about how Venita Okofre was his cousin
Yeah.
And he was trying to have this whole family moment on the show the other day. I mean, fair, and I get it. I was just like, everybody was so confused. Like, but okay, so you don't know say your cousin go day inside here before you come, or you don't see him, wetin won't come happen. You understand?
You
Come
dey
they
miss
give
it.
family
You dey miss a
history.
cousin. You dey miss a cousin. Allow. It's content.
Wait, if they're there outside, if you know even they follow their self talk, but it's all good, Sham. Keep it going.
Number 8 is Alex. Yeah.
Unusual.
Number 9.
I'm happy.
I don't know why she's back. It's not as if she Tolani badge. All right.
What? Tony is giving us new vibes, though.
Don't worry. First 4 to come out. Don't worry. All this gra.
Tony is giving us new vibes, DJ vibes.
Number 10. Not really DJ. Number 10. Cross. Cross is back, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I don't personally fancy Cross Sharp.
I never said that. Number 11 is another surprising one. Because you think the Awolowo family will have money. And he won't be back again. But surprisingly,
times are
he's
hard
back.
and the economy is bad.
Shey Awolowo is back in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Number 12 is the man that killed the humility angle in Big Brother. The man who came in and started doing praise and worship and started cooking for everybody.
Love it. Ghana must go.
The man that when he came for this one again, he started carrying his luggage on his head, trying to form there's no money. But we know you have money, white money. So
see,
please.
You don't get money.
But
why do you feel like he has money?
He has Bentley. At least if there's more money, you will say the Bentley.
But money no day.
White money is back. Sha, it's for 120M. So 120M is not bad, Sha. So I understand.
Do you understand?
Number 13.
Decent sum.
Number 13 is the chef who says she has been celibate for all these years. Uriel is back, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it. My Uriel's body is giving me life. God.
Number
I just
14,
want to be looking at her.
Number 14 is Doing. I don't even know who Doing is. So there's no point.
See, all those people.
The first to go. 15, Princess. I don't know what this is.
Now today I just even see the babe save. I don't even know the season where from come. Maybe not like.
Number 16, a very slightly popular housemate. Soma is back for the second time.
That's that guy's name, oh. The guy with the fro, a little bar.
Yeah. Number 17.
Gosh, I've been thinking of his name.
Number 17 is where the drama is getting sweet. He was in a hot affair with a past winner, and they broke up very, very ugly. And he started making statements in that house, like saying how he pimps Big Brother Nigeria babes for rich men. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one fuckboy in the building, Ike, is back.
Oh, Nani Ike. That guy is so annoying.
See, I waited for when he and Messi clash. It is about, it's going to erupt. That eruption is going to happen.
Do you feel like they would? I feel like Messi is really chilled right now. She's not cussing it. She's not even talking too much.
When you stay with somebody for 30 days,
you should say Ike go reach 30 days.
See, I will personally wait because I need to see that fight. I need to see that fight. Because they will expose each other. Because
I swear.
Ike will say some dirty, ugly shit that's going to come out. I know that guy.
Well, what even prompted him to start talking about that exactly?
Oh, I don't know, but when I saw it, I was like, Nedu prick don't stand. Nedu go talk. He said, I talk out. Now I say they talk really so, and they talk say they lie.
Oh my God.
Nedu say, I have been vindicated. Okay, next contestant, number 18, Ilebaye. You they go out very early. There's no point.
Do you understand?
Number 19. Oh my Lord, the luscious, beautiful woman who never grows old. The body herself, MILF upon
Tell them.
MILF, Venita Akpofuri. Hey.
I love Venita so much.
Please, when that woman enters the jacuzzi.
Let's clap.
Ugochi, when that woman enters the jacuzzi, just send me.
I should call you.
Call me. Light skin body with tattoos.
I will definitely do that.
And number 20 is Adekule, not to be confused with Adekule Gold. I don't know who Adekule is. So
the current HOH.
I have a feeling that they're going to be surprise guests. I feel Thatcher is going to come into the show. I don't know why.
Oh my God, no.
I feel look, if you want
I don't want it.
Ugochi, if you want this season to go
it's chaotic.
See, if you want this season to go upside down, bring Thatcher. Oh my Lord.
What? I don't think that anybody will be able to stand that.
See, the whole nation will shut down.
You put Messi, Sisi, Thatcher.
It's going down.
And Alex Unusual in the same place.
So the fights me I'm seeing,
They'll fight.
I see Alex and Sissy fighting. It's going to happen. Forget all this friendliness they're going to do.
Okay.
It will get to one point. Messi and Ike are going to fight.
That one is for sure. Opere, Abikpere. What's that his name?
Kidwaya and Pere will fight. That's
Who's
for
that?
sure.
Who and who?
Kidwaya and Pere will fight. Because they want to form alpha male. Clash.
Me, I'm thinking Ike and Kidwaya. Oh.
No, Ike and small boy, Jerry. Nobody forgets.
I feel like Ike and Kidwaya.
It's Messi. Ike and Messi that's a train wreck. I will pay TV gold for that one. Please,
I promise you.
Spill your dirty secrets. Let us all know. Thank you very much.
God, I beg.
Shout out to people that at least now Nigerians were really, really, excited to see their face back again and unfinished business, ladies and gentlemen. 120 million is at stake. 72 days. Let the drama begin.
First off, just as what I said, I'm so grateful. Big ups and big shout outs to every family member, friend, whatever whoever and wherever you are, that has given somebody in their life their DSTV or Showmax login to watch this show as well. You guys are the real MVPs because God knows say I don't even get the money where I want to use go subscribe for any other thing past my data. So at least for DSTV or Showmax. I beg. How many things you will pay for? You pay for Prime, you pay for Netflix, you pay for DSTV or pay for Showmax. Why? What's going on? How many view do we want to view?
Okay. All right, 20 housemates. I expect more to be there. I expect more twists and turns, more sexual content. So yeah, I can't wait.
What do you think about the male housemates they brought the guys they brought back into the house? What do you think about them?
I wish they brought back Teddy. Just for some reason, I don't know why.
Like some tough guys. I wanted them to bring back some tough guys though.
But guess what? I'm sure they're still going to be surprise meets. These 20 are not going to be 20 we're going to see. I know that for sure.
See, and that's okay, right? Sure. But like, if all the guys that are there, I'm looking at all of them, and I'm not seeing a tough guy. I'm not seeing a guy that.
Like I said, I wish Teddy was here. Somebody's coming.
You get.
This guy.
So it's only going to be one tough guy.
Tony Bakre can't come. He's too busy. He has made it.
I beg you, get everything they do after Gangs of Lagos and everything. All the flash, the fire back there, and he just married now.
Yes, and his wife is pregnant. I heard his wife is pregnant again, so he cannot do a fraud. Cannot do a fraud and lose the woman. Yeah, I would have loved to see what's her name? T-Boss. T-Boss would have been lovely here. Yeah, T-Boss and Messi in the same house. God damn.
It would have been wild. I would have liked to see Nengi. Funny enough, I would have liked to see Nengi back in the house.
You want me to talk since women are supposed to talk for this podcast? Yeah.
No, honestly, I would have loved to see Nengi because if we have two baddies.
Nengi's clientele doesn't deal with all this. I never don't pass on this one. I beg. And she's a TV host now. She has a TV job, so there's no.
Oh, really? What's the show called?
TV. She took over from Nancy Simeon on Trending.
Oh, okay. She doing a good job.
I don't know, but she looks good on TV. That's all I know.
Actually, she looks good on every side, man. The body is bodying, to be sure. Honestly, I saw her in the Guinness adverts that they weren't doing on the show itself. So I was just like, well, she ain't coming in.
She has a Guinness bag. She has always had the Guinness bag since 2021 or 2022. So shout out to her. Yeah, shout out to her. All right, so Big Brother is back.
Weekly updates.
I feel we should push this topic. We've been trying to do it since, but I think we should push it to next week because this is over an hour.
Which one is it? Stalking, eh?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I even owe you. I'm supposed to send you something, self. I'm supposed to send you the flow for guest, Abby.
Yeah.
Like timetable.
Yeah, definitely.
I need to ask all of them about their timing first.
We're doing our weekly pod meeting on the pod.
So. Exactly, on the pod. So if you hear this one, like you're lucky.
Go and join with us. Anyway, there is no release therapy.
There is,
for what?
Yeah. Release therapy way long, like full scap sheets. Person won't tell you all in mind. They say no release therapy.
Go ahead and read it because I can't find it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
see.
release therapy. Daddy GO is finally in office.
I
Esquire
see.
himself about to give some therapeutic advice to someone who is heartbroken, shattered, and somewhere in between the devil and the deep blue sea. Release therapy from Anonymous, and it goes thus. It says, "Hello AOT2, Feel the Quiet Guy, and Ugochi the Igbo Stallion. Hope you guys are doing fine. Love the podcast. Love it for you too. And we love you guys. Keep up the good work. Now I have a dilemma." It says, "I was in a long-term relationship of over 4 years and I never cheated once. The babe was with me through it all. Early last year, I got a job that pays me $200,000 yearly. I also want to date you, by the way. This money is great money. Anyway, keep going. $200,000 yearly, and life has been good. They also helped me relocate to Canada, and I've been shuffling between Nigeria and Canada while doing this job. Jackpot is nice and all, but earning dollars while living in Nigeria is bliss in a kind of way. Please don't get me wrong, Nigeria is terrible. Money doesn't solve health problems, and also Nigeria go just Nigeria you anytime it feels like. Now back to my story. Sometimes in December, I caught my babe cheating on me. I don't check my partner's phone because I like to give everybody privacy. But this particular day, I got her iPhone 12 and was helping her move stuff from her iPhone X when a message came in. I no go lie, it pained me and I thought about it for a long time. Make I divert small. I listened to Terms and Condition podcast, and in one of the episodes, Motolani said, and I quote, "In the impeccable words of AOT2, if I cheat on you and you forgive me, that's your business. But if you cheat on me once, we are done." End of quote. Based on that, me, I broke up. Based on that, me, I broke up because the thing go cause me trust issues. I trust too many people, but once you fuck up, that trust is up. It had me to forgive. I broke up, but that's where my dilemma began. I made a mistake of getting to know her parents earlier. In my defense, we had dated for 3 years plus at the time, and I was so sure that she was going to be my wife. The money came, and I felt, why not? I met her parents just to reassure her and all that. Her dad calls me regularly to banter about Nigeria, and man's the biggest Burna Boy fan I know. Ever since we broke up, parents, sisters, and friends don't call me to beg me tire. I don't want to tell the parents that she cheated because I don't want to spoil her reputation in front of them. Dad and mom have asked me to come over like 4 times, and I found one excuse or the other. Bro, this is July and they're still sending me messages, disturbing me, telling me how she misses me and all. One friend even told me that I'm heartless because I no one follow her talk at all. I cried for a week straight when the breakup happened. But when the breakup happened, oh, but because I dey keep to myself, and show no weakness outside when everybody been think say e easy for me. The dilemma from this makes it hard for me to move on self. I still like the babe. In brackets, I mean, we're together for 4 years. How many years really they did together? Now 3 years plus or 4 years. Anyway, I mean, we're together for like 4 years, being friends for like 7. Okay. But I can't trust this person again. She might legit be busy with real life work and not pick my call, but my mind could divert, say, another man don't they clap her cheeks, so I don't want to get into all that. My own mom called me last week and was yarning me that she wants to see her. What happened? Why we don't talk again? And I'm like, Mama, I'm your son. Are you not supposed to take my side? I don't want to take her back, even if I love her. But everybody around me isn't making it easy. I'm torn between telling the parents, mine and hers, what actually happened, or just save her reputation and keep up with this. Please, what do I do? How do I get them off my back? Flew myself to Istanbul for like 2 weeks, even took one babe along, but I still no see front. If I date anybody again until I give you ring, I no one know your parents. P.S. The babe said we should see for closure. Which one is closure? We are attached to each other, so we will surely knack. and everything will just scatter again. Should I see her for closure? Should I talk to the parents, or should I risk losing friends and loved ones? In brackets, we went to the same school, so we have lots of mutual friends, and all of them get stake for the relationship. Even my best friend dey her side, telling me that she hasn't cheated yet and was just talking to the person, so I should forgive. Imagine, oh, na man they do man. The thing tire me. Esquire, beg, please help me. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for helping us endure this country of ours. Even if I don't date Canada, all those fuel P isn't for me. My brother does remote work in Nigeria, and he's telling me 20K fuel per week is still no dey reach for the end of the week. Now God go save us. Esquire, sir, over to you.
God deliver Paul and Silas. God deliver Paul and Silas, yo.
I love it.
God deliver Paul and Silas. He will
He will
surely
surely
deliver.
deliver you.
Okay. I'm going to surprise a lot of people today. So, my guy,
Eh.
first of all, from the way you said it, you said they were just talking. Like your babe and that guy were just talking, right? That's what you said. If that's the level of cheating, you know, that hasn't passed the Rubicon yet. Doesn't pass the, as with the happen.
You do eyes.
Yes, according to your evidence, because say, as I say, one of my favorite comic TV shows, the absence of evidence doesn't mean the evidence of absence. Because say I'm
Preach.
knack, no mean say she no knack. But because say I'm knack, we believe that she was just having a very, very intimate textual relationship, and not sexual, textual relationship with another man. The key thing here is, even if she was having intimate relationship with another man, first of all, you have to find out why. Because it could be a reason from your end. Were you emotionally available? Were you physically available? Did you leave any area or crack in relationship for another guy to come and approach your babe? So this is also like a self-assessment for you. So you have to go and meet this babe. But please make sure you meet her in a public place. Because if you go to her house or she comes to your house, you people will knock and you continue again. So please, let us state to you why this happened. Is it that, you're not emotionally available, you're not physically available, and all that,
Yeah.
So you have to know the reason why. If she tells you a reason and you feel within your heart of hearts that she's just lying and just the excuse, I think you should assess this thing, properly and say, you know what, I don't think we can go forward from here. That's
Yeah.
because there's some people that you are the perfect partner for, and they still want to look outside, which is fine. You've made your move. My babe, fine girl, you don't make your move. So I have to make mine. I cannot be in a place where you don't consider my feelings or you make me number two. But if it's a case where you are not the ideal partner, then I'm suggesting that you guys need therapy for you guys to deal with the deficit in your relationship. I know a lot of guys don't want to say this, or you guys don't want to believe it. Every guy believes he's what's that man's name? Oh,
Which one?
that porn star that everybody forms that. God,
Oh my God, I'm the worst with names. I can't believe I asked you which one.
the one that always does multiple jobs. I can't remember his name, sha. Whatever.
I
Everybody,
don't remember.
everybody thinks he's a male porn star. You might not be that. Guys, you might not be good at bed, and your babe is looking for a terminator, so to speak. So you have to look at everywhere.
Love it.
There's a self-assessment that comes with all this. But if you know within your heart or objectively that you've hit all the marks as a man, then there's no wahala. The issue of the parents, for me, I for don't block their number since I don't get time for weary. Excuse me.
Nobody above blocking.
Nobody above blocking. You are not my father-in-law. You are not my mother-in-law. Because I know you, ma. And if they come to your house, please, I know someone that sells accession dogs that form at the
Do you
mouth.
understand?
The ones that have small rabies. Small, not full rabies. For me. Put it in front of your house and let's see that they'll come again. Yeah, and
Do you
tell your mother,
understand?
look, you're not the one that's going to marry wife for me. If I don't want to
Do you
do, I don't
understand?
want to do. But make sure that you sit down with this
It's the
babe
mono.
and let's assess. Maybe you're the kind of guy that, you're always on the clock, you're always on call for your work and stuff like that. You're always hardworking and you don't have time to even communicate or you don't know our love languages and all that stuff, and there's a gap and there's a vacuum. And as you know, Lagos boys now, one time, hit and run, hit and run. So I
If you
think
lose God,
if you lose guard, they go lose your babe. So I think that
oh
self
God.
assessment is where necessary. Now there's a small problem I saw here. You said that you carried one babe out and your mind was still there, brother. If you need babes that will help you, give you amnesia, hit me up.
Love
I'll
it.
collect 10%. Baddies that know how to suck your soul. They'll leave your soul suck finish. They'll pieces
I
you.
love
They're
it.
there. It may be you didn't correct.
Soul snatchers.
You didn't take a correct bad. I'll give you bills that when you see them like this, the fear of God will catch yourself. You will like, this is a descendant of Jezebel. This is a descendant of Jezebel. So yeah, but jokes aside, I hope you can take my widow's mite of advice. Yeah. So that's it for me, Sha. Anyway.
Well,
Ugochi wants to add anything.
the Esquire is actually I actually agree to this, like with you on your take and your advice. I think one part that I would just say to this person is sometimes you are not the problem also, right? Human beings, when people say, oh, men are polygamous in nature, my dear, women are polygamous in nature, so everybody polygamous. It can't always be one side. It's just that virtue calls the woman to try to be in one place, the society, these faceless people called society, always have an opinion. And so they try to tell you how you should or how a woman should be. And if really, really not just message you see, you be say another thing, maybe it's deeper than that. I don't know. We don't know. You have not told us any different. I think that one of the greatest foolery we'll ever do for ourselves as human beings is to think that as you see one good thing, now only you see them. As you see them, now so 120 million other people see that good thing. So if you're not ready for that sort of competition, then you're probably not ready to be in a relationship, because guess what? Whether you're with a baddie, whether you're with a girl with a beautiful face, hardworking, whatever it is, as far as you're with somebody, and this goes for both male and female, people will definitely be looking at your spouse or your partner. There's no takeaway from that. It doesn't stop. I think regular communication between partners is important. I feel that the older you grow, the more entertaining of difficult conversations you should be. If you feel like you still love this person and because of one text message you ended it, I'll say the devil I'm not saying you should take her back. I feel like ultimately that decision is left to you. And who knows, you guys can even be friends. I say something, don't take my advice, right, when I say this, but if there's a person in your life that is only offering a certain thing, you might as well just take that if it works. So this might sound like really bad advice, but life is short and happiness is not forever. I know people tell us that, you'll be till we're happy. You can't be happy every day. It's not possible. Every relationship has its sad days, its happy days, its sorrowful days, everything. If you feel like right now the only thing that you can honestly accommodate from a person is knacks, don't deprive yourself of good knacks. I'm telling you, it's one of the things you will regret for the rest of your life, because not be everybody they sabi something. You understand? And bodies differ. When you've been with the person for a while, body language, everything just even speaks to it. You can't. It's not a switch. You don't switch it off. So if it's either you let it happen now and let it fizzle away, or anything comes out of it, that's okay, whatever it is, however it goes for the both of you. But like, there is no perfect person, there is no sense. Really, I'm just thinking about it that sometimes I think about some kind of messages that I even receive, and I'm just like, God, I beg, if person see this thing and they go really think, say, na so the thing they happen, you understand? But it's just what it is. And some people, she cannot also, except like maybe she was being flirtatious, which I don't think is, I don't know. That's a little jazzy.
Sister. Just backslide. Do
Do
a
you
more one.
understand? I'm just like,
Thank you.
let me not say that part. But like, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
off
of
the
course,
mic.
listen
Off
to
the
her.
mic. Thank you. Thank you. The sermon is over. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but he should listen to her, Sha, for sure. And I pray that like whatever decision you come up with will work out for the both of you. And oh, you know, he mentioned the thing about his friend that they have a lot of mutual friends who have a stake in the relationship. Let me tell you the truth. Everybody will be okay.
They go there fine.
Like, see, they go dey alright. The only thing be say they go fit they follow you, they talk, they remind you. Anybody wey say they not follow you talk again because of say you break up a girlfriend, make they go sit down with $200,000 a year. You can shut your whole village up. In fact, you can go to the king of the village and tell him, I want your crown, he go give you.
One
So leave
time.
all those things.
One time.
When money talks, bullshit shuts up. Everybody will be good. I bet me they go sit down. You do what's best for you. Find your own happy and stay there. Simple.
All right. Thank you very
Per.
much.
My
Okay,
Gen
let's
Z attitude.
yeah.
Per.
We've gotten to the end of the show, or towards the end of the show, close to the end of the show.
I'm crying.
Sorry. Flop of the
They
week.
say we should do 3 hours.
What is
Why are you
almost
doing
2 hours.
this?
It's almost 2 hours. Now I want to go I need my beauty sleep. Thank you.
God, I beg.
Yeah.
Please
All
help.
right. Flop of the week. And here it goes. Now there's a constant nuisance on Twitter. His name is Mr. Reno Mockery. I cannot stand him for anything. I've blocked him.
Fine boy.
He's one of the people that I try to block. He looks like a shoemaker, and But anyway,
What?
in the hula baloo of the increase in cost of tuition, this man at the infantry that wears a bow tie, looking like a circus, that works in a circus. He said
Somebody out of New Masquerade.
he said most people complain about the increase in cost of tuition, spend over 190,000, 250 on phones. And I want to ask you, so fucking what? It concern you.
No, they pay him every day.
I don't understand. So we should
Or
not
every
be
4 months.
because we want to show that we are economically savvy. We should be carrying local torchlight. Abi.
God, I beg.
I
See,
just
that
see
one is talk.
all these bottom barrel, low energy people that Nigerian internet dedicates time and energy to. If I become president today, that Nigerians I will ban, I will revoke their citizenship. Reno will have no country. You should go that America that is, you should go and be citizen in that country. You will have no country. We will strip him of his green passport. Because everything
I love it.
when he opens his mouth, wow, he's always shit that comes out of it. He refuse dump.
That's my guy. Oh. I swear, I used to actually read some of Reno's things. I'm not even going to lie. Because for me, it's amazing. He amazes me.
What's the other one that wants to become governor now? Dino.
Which one is that?
Dino. Those two.
Johnny B.
They annoy me. They annoy me to the bone.
Me, I feel like Dino did it for me during the elections. So, he was my guy. Whether he was for anybody, yeah, he did it for me, and he stood up in the face of terror. He stood up and spoke his mind. I love that, and right. I think there's some good there.
All right, for pop of the week, somebody who can do something that me, I don't think I will have the spiritual fortitude and strength and fiber to do. A staff of Eco Hotel and Suits, Kekwaru Ngozi Mary.
Wait, let me go and look at this name. Continue.
Yes, I sent you a picture of self. A staff of Eco Hotel and Suits, Ngozi Mary, has returned a misplaced $70,000 to a customer in Lagos. I want to say, Miss Mary, you are one of a million. One of a few.
Nobody like her. There's nobody like her.
I already see Tayo, see 70K right now. I'll first
dollars.
I will off phone. I now move to Benin.
Simple. Quickly.
Yes.
I'll take your boots.
I will spend our money for like 2 years. I will just look the money. Because I don't say the way the dollar they go now. You go they
increase.
Yes.
Make a declare for her first. Because what Kekaku Ngozi just did now.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do it. Especially what? Yeah. 70,000 40 for inside, Sha.
70K.
I would definitely steal inside.
70K. You know when you watch cartoons and your angel appears by your right and your devil appears by your right. I just tell the angel, hey, Oga, just they go. disappear.
Just go rest.
Just go see. I beg you.
Rest.
Ojo, please. Also,
What?
Nana. Disappear.
Look at the evil, Daddy G.
Disappear, Nana. Very fast.
I love it. Also, so quickly. Ayo, do you have a new Igbo girlfriend?
No, they're very expensive. I cannot. Even women don't. Their price don't increase now.
Let me tell you the truth.
It's inflation now. Bride price have increased. People's bride price now like 90 million. God help us.
Me, I'll collect the money from the husband. It's me that will collect it by myself. I will not let my family be able to collect it. It's me. I will sit there. It's against the law, the tradition. No, it cannot.
Oga, do transfer. PS is here now. Don't send it to anyone. There's no uncle.
I'll say, baby, not to give the money to who? It's me and you. Send me the money. Let me use to start my life, please. I'm ready. Which one is that money that we're giving it to? Which in-laws?
Imagine they're already giving you bride price list. Then they increase fuel. Then the family now said, no. That's that one is not working. We are retrieving that one. This is the new one we are bringing for you. This one has the new. We've included the price of fuel.
Say the father will say, you know that. So in Igbo bride price list, well, I speak for my people, Sha. They used to put by Okada for the mother.
Yeah.
That Okada, their Okada will come with at least 100 liters of fuel moving forward.
Yes.
Because who provide Okada will provide PMS.
Yes.
He must.
But shout out to this lady in Gozi. I heard Davido give her 10,000. Not bad. Even 10,000 said that going on nobody. But the problem with this now is that everybody knows she has $10,000.
As in, now she takes child. Anyway, you know that her demography might not use Twitter.
Bro, her face is she's working in a hotel. The staff of a hotel will know she collected 10,000.
True.
Her neighbors will know she collected
10,000.
I go quit my job. No, you can't quit your job for $10,000.
Ayo, maybe you.
How much is
but because that woman.
How much is dollar now?
She's a cleaner somewhere. She want to start like a little business.
She's a cleaner
and leave the job.
It's not as if it's any place. 840.
How much do you think they'll be paying them there?
840 times $10,000. Let me first.
8 million 0.4, no?
Wait, do I know? Okay, 8.4. How you go? 8.4. You will still be working now. But you know
what? That's what I'm saying for her. That's a lot of money.
8.4.
She could go start one small business now. If na Indomie distribution or they sell Coke or something, make money first they move.
But this kind of work, I will disappear from everywhere. No, I will change house, change number, change church, change street.
On God.
Everything. Because with this kind of money
family, now, if you not know me.
Because this kind of money now, the filter is say for they want to do family house, that the family house they've not finished.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Or grandmama spoon break. Contribute money, maybe we buy them back. What the family problem?
Grandma's backyard has erosion has eating grandma's disease, so they need like 1.5 million. I said, don't worry, grandma. She likes erosion.
Do you understand?
She will love the erosion. The erosion is part of
you her. Don't old. You understand? She'll be fine. She has seen war.
So please look, the land belongs to the gods. Let them erode it. Let them erode it. All right, guys.
Before you wrap up, I want to ask you a question. Before you thank everybody, please, I want to ask you a question. Are you going to see Barbie?
No, I'm not going. How am I going to see Barbie? Please, come on.
What do you mean by how you going to see Barbie?
I'm a man of timber and valor. Why would I go and watch Barbie? Please. I might pirate it if there is, but I can't go and spend.
Would you watch Oppenheimer?
Do you know how much cinema ticket is? 7.5.
Really?
Yeah, I watch.
Yeah, I'm going this weekend to go and watch it. Okay.
Me, I'm watching Oppenheimer next week, not this week.
Okay. Yeah. I think I would try it. I would see Barbie this weekend.
In case I watch Barbie, I want to wear my hoodie so people don't go recognize me. I just one Barbie tickets. Say don't loudly.
Let's go Barbie.
Yeah. But that's all.
No, but like shout out to Barbie's marketing team. They understood the assignment and they worked overtime.
The marketing budget is bigger now. How much they used to shoot the movie. So everybody that will now be telling marketing people that I need the kind of virality Barbie has. I gotta drop 150M.
Do you understand?
Then we'll talk about it. Give me 150M, then it will be everywhere.
Bring money. Ego.
Ego.
Let me tell you, right? The truth is, personally, as a child growing up, I didn't like Barbie. I grew up in a place where almost everybody had a Barbie.
Okay.
Was a very big part of my growing up, but I never had one. I had Goldilocks though, and I was happy about that. But seeing Barbie with her sleek hair, pink clothes, first of all, I didn't like pink as a child. Hated it so much. I'm still not a huge fan right now. I don't mind it in certain shades, but I think that what Barbie is doing right now for me, or what this marketing has showed me, is kind of like just deconstructed that view of how Barbie looks. How Barbie was the perfect doll with perfect hair, and all of that. But like bringing it even to Africa. Remember the time actually growing up, we used to hear that that Barbie wasn't supposed to be sold in Africa because like they didn't want black kids to play with Barbie. I don't know if it was just then or if it was true. But like, say?
There are black Barbies now, no?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of inclusivity right now in Barbie. I'm looking forward to seeing what the movie looks like. That's why I'm actually going to watch it. But like with their marketing, they did such a great job, like redefining what Barbie or what a Barbie should be. Hey, Barbie, I think that was great. And so, yeah, just in the spirit of that, I'm definitely going to watch Barbie. And I heard that they raked more in their cinema open than Oppenheimer himself.
No, Oppenheimer is not a movie that's going to make money. Oppenheimer is a movie that's going to win an Oscar. So there are two different things. Not everybody's going to watch Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is one of those Oscar movies. Like, and Barbie's for everybody.
But Barbie is making more money, Sha. Or has made more money right now. As of right now, Barbie made more money.
So you have to compare you have to use that budget to compare to know how much profit they're making. But still, that money is good money.
See, regardless, this thing you sent me in the DMs. Woo! What?
Now Twitter,
you don't want me to think.
On Twitter, I just go. I just see that I said no. I have to go and cross-reference. Let me cross-reference.
Jesus. Is this real? It's real.
I don't want to know it's real, but I don't have the money for this. I'm very humble now.
See, and the economy is biting.
Look, I can't give you the lifestyle I want. So please, just go and focus on the people that I see. Because what you are carrying is a state budget. This is a budget.
No, this is a nation. This is a nation.
Thank you.
This is a nation.
All right.
Generation.
We are done. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a blast. Almost 2 hours. We tried. Do you
understand?
We tried.
Thank you for sticking with us and for holding your breath while we also tried to catch ours. Y'all are the real MVPs. We love you guys. Keep listening, please.
Yes. Title of the podcast is Price of Fuel, and I don't come and disturb me. Thank you.
Love it. See, you know that in that our fan mail email, when you read the end of this thing, they send support there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So can we talk about that real quick before we do peace out? So let's call that fan mail and this thing and talk about, if you're thinking about supporting the poor, just go down, like subscribe to our newsletter and
Right. Okay, before we wrap it up, please, if you want to send us fan mail or release therapy, send it to us at fanmail at 234essential.com.
If you're also thinking about supporting us, that's definitely the fan mail to use. Scroll down, subscribe to our newsletter, scroll down the newsletter and send support in any way that you can. We'll be very grateful.
Nice.
Also, follow us on all social media platforms at 234 Essential Podcasts.
All right. Next week, I guess.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you tired of worrying about how your loved ones back home will pay for their healthcare needs? Sending money isn't enough. You need a solution that ensures the funds you send are used specifically for healthcare costs. WellaHealth Diaspora is that solution that helps Nigerians in the diaspora send money specifically for healthcare back home. It's simple. Here's how it works. When you buy a health voucher on WellaHealth, they will contact you on how you'd prefer to spend your voucher on your family. They'll deliver quality healthcare to them and report back to you. With WellaHealth Diaspora, you'll get access to telemedicine services, regular checkups, medicine fulfillment, and health plans. Plus, you can trust that the money you send is utilized for healthcare, and the chance of being defrauded is removed. Don't wait until it's too late to take care of your family's health needs. Your family's health is too important to delay. Act now and start sending love and care to your family back home with WellaHealth Diaspora. Are you still here? Hurry! Visit www.wellahealth.com/234E to start sending health vouchers to your loved ones in Nigeria today.